One of the most frequently asked questions that I get when I'm doing a cooking demo is, what kind of pots and pans can I use in my healthy cooking? People kind of have a tendency to default to a non-stick type of pan, and for low heat applications these are fine, things like making an omelet or eggs or something like that. But for a higher heat application you don't want to use that because it can kind of tend to leach some of the chemicals into your food. So I really encourage people to stay away from that. And pots and pans are the kind of thing that you probably do want to spend a little bit of money on and get a really good high quality one. And the thing that you're really looking for more than anything else is the thickness of the bottom. The reason is that this nice thick bottom pan conducts heat very well. And what you really want to look for is a pan called an induction ready pan. Doesn't mean you have to buy an induction stove. It just means it's got a nice thick bottom on it, and it's going to distribute the heat very evenly, and you're going to be able to saute without sticking. The biggest problem you have when you're sauteing and it sticks is cold and hot spots. With a nice thick bottom, you don't have any cold and hot spots. You've got perfectly distributed heat. And I'm going to show you, and I'll tell you, I used to not do these in my cooking demos, but I do now because it's impressive, and I've learned how to pull it off. And that is to really kind of give an example of the cooking process. A little bit of salt and pepper. This is just a regular chicken breast here. I am ready to go into my pan now, and I'm just going to, my pan should be hot but not terribly hot, so I get a little bit of smoke when I spray that with a little oil. As you can see there, we did. And I'm going to go right in. And the key really is to keep the pan moving when I lay that chicken or fish or whatever it might be in there. So once I lay it in there, I keep the pan moving briefly, and you can see that it's not sticking at all. And now, once the emulsion, or once it's slightly caramelized, I can stop, and I can let it kind of do its thing. And the same would be true when I turn that over. Same is also true if I'm sauteing onions or something else, which I'm going to do in here. Saute that onion, or throw that onion right in there. And as long as I keep it moving, I don't need any more oil than I have there. Now watch, we'll do the same thing, a little extra oil, turn it right over, keep it moving. You see we get a beautiful color on there, and we still have no sticking at all. And we've added virtually no fat. We're not using the coated pan in any way. So really, when you're looking for a pot and pan, you really want to find something, especially for high heat applications, with a nice thick bottom. Stay away from the coated pans. Just for low heat applications, they're fine. But as you saw, we had no problems with sticking. That beautiful color from a saute with just a little tiny bit of oil with a nice high quality pan. Same with our onions over here. Very easy to do, very simple, but you do need a good pan.